coming up with a bridge that completely built. That's right. Back in the early 1900s, many people thought there was no way.
Pasamos por debajo del puente. Ahí vamos.
But a visionary engineer named Wouldn't listen. He decided he was going to build a bridge no matter what. It took him 18 years, but he finally got his point across. On a foggy winter day in 1933, steam shovels began digging the bridge's north anchorage.
La gente viendo
bridge in the world was officially opened to all traffic at noon, May 28, 1937, when President Franklin D. Roosevelt pressed a telegraph key in the White House. The fare, 5 cents for pedestrians, 50 cents for cars. No citations or accidents were reported on opening day. Lost their lives during construction. 9 of them and 1 accident on a piece of scaffolding. The safety net saved 19 men from a watery grave. These survivors formed a club known as the Pathway to Hell. Look up now at the top of the bridge. The roadway of the bridge hangs from the top cables, sort of like a big hammock. That's what's known as a suspension design. In high winds, the bridge can sway as much as 27 feet.
El viento fuerte se mueve, ¿eh?
Mira cómo se mueve esto. Está cagado. Bien abierto,
On point.
In 1987, the city celebrated the bridge's 50th anniversary.
La gaviota está agarrando pescado.
¿Ya lo llevó?
¿Ah? No, él lo llevó. Yo creo, yo me quedé ver algo.
The graceful arch of the bridge flattened out, but not one cable snapped. As part of the 50th anniversary celebration, permanent lighting was installed on the campus. This lighting completes the final. Do you see any sailboats today?
Montón.
Only the most experienced sailors attempt this trip out past the bridge. They call it crashing the gate. They have to pay close attention to the tides and fog. That's one sound every San Franciscan knows. On foggy nights, we hear them calling to one another in the dark. Each island and landmark in the bay has its own foghorn sound and pattern, and together they can sound like music. The Golden Gate has 2 foghorns. One sounds from the base of the South Tower, and the other from mid-span. When fog covers the entire span, we call it the Bridge to Nowhere. After we pass through the bridge, look for a sandy beach on the San Francisco side, just beyond the bridge. That's called China Beach. One of San Francisco's first Chinese fishing camps used to be there. Much later, the beaches around here became popular with new sunbathers. Look closely. Maybe you'll see some. Just above China Beach is an elegant meeting called where some of our most famous celebrities lived. And adjoining that is Lincoln Park.
Ah, mira, se lleva para el otro lado.
Golden Gate.
That area out beyond the
Puertas de
bridge is
oro.
called the Marin Headlands. Can you see the lighthouse way out on the right? It looks pretty small from here. That's called Point Bonita Lighthouse. It's perched down on a rock, and you can visit. But first, you have to cross a tiny bridge above the crashing waves. Behind this point in the headlands is what's known as Hawk Hill. It's one of the best places to watch hawks do. San Francisco Bay is one of the stopping points of the Pacific Flyway, and over 1 million migrating birds pass through each year. The rising air currents make this a popular spot for gliding birds like raptors. From Hawk Hill, you can see peregrines, red-tails, kestrels, and even bald eagles hovering in midair on one of those outcraps. Look up now, underneath the bridge. Do you see any netting hanging there? That belongs to the bridge painting. They spend every day hanging 200 feet above the water painting the bridge. And always the same color. It's called International Orange. As soon as the painters reach the one end, they turn around and start back towards the other.
Please visit our snack bar on the main level, where we serve hot and cold beverages as well as tasty snacks.
Now we should be coming to some orange roofed buildings on the Marin County side of the bay, just past the bridge. That's Fort Baker, one of 3 former U.S. military bases located in the headlands. It now houses a beautiful new hotel, as well as the world-famous Discovery Museum, where children can learn all about the history and science of the bay. If you take a ride out to the headlands, you'll see old gun emplacements built into the hillsides, and even a Nike missile base. They guarded the entrance to the bay for many years, but thankfully, they never had to be fired in any way. Marin County is a good place to go if you're visiting San Francisco in the summer. Mark Twain once said he'd never spent a colder winter than a summer in San Francisco. So, if you need a dose of sunshine, just take the ferry across the bay. Marin County has more of the true California Mediterranean climate, with rainy, mild winters and warm, dry summers. San Francisco, as you may have already found out, is another story. It's all about the location. The city is a peninsula surrounded on 3 sides by water. When the cold air comes in off the water and hits the warm air over the land, presto, fog. The city's hills trap the fog in pockets, making for some neighborhoods that almost never see the sun. Notice how this side of the bay is much more rugged than the San Francisco side. Millions of years before humans, geologic forces created the bay and lifted the mountains. On the Marin side, they pushed up hard rock right next to the shoreline. And on the San Francisco side, rocky hills were created further inland, behind sandbars and gravel beaches. Waves pounding on both shores over the years eroded the San Francisco shoreline much more than the Marin side. In a minute, we'll be passing 2 Marin County communities. The first one you see on that hillside to the right is called Tiburon. In Spanish, Tiburon means shark, and I have to tell you, there's still plenty of them out here. 5 lions use San Francisco Bay for feeding and raising their young. Across from Tiburon is the town of Sausalito. which means
انا على طول مش طايقها. ولا شوف لا كلب ولا يجي.
They carry supplies to the military around the world. Those hills above the waterfront are filled with beautiful homes, each with $1 million view of the bay. But equally as much, down on the water, you'll find a whole patchwork neighborhood of households. Everything from a floating recreation of the Taj Mahal to families living on a tugboat. Behind Sausalito, if it's clear, you should be able to see the tall outline of Mount Tamalpais. Look at its shape across the horizon. One Native American legend compares that shape to the silhouette of a white woman set to be Queen of the Tamalpais. Is a state park with lots of hiking trails and nature. 60-degree
اول ما تسمعي
old growth trees left in the bay. Now we're coming up on Angel Island. It's that big land mass just past Tiburon. The native Californians that once lived there were the coast people. They paddled around the bay in boats made of reeds lashed to their backs. They called the Bay Area the Winters, the Yokos, the Costa Novas, as well as the New York area. Most of the tribes found the north side of the bay more hospitable with fertile hunting grounds, good weather, and fresh, clear streams. Remember, the San Francisco Peninsula was sand dunes, not an easy place to find food. When the Spanish explorers arrived, they dubbed the island La Isla de Nuestra Señora de los Ángeles, the island of Our Lady of the Angels. Over the years, the island has been a watering hole for passing whaling ships, a cattle ranch, and a military base. But many people have forgotten that Angel Island was the Ellis Island of the West. From 1910 to 1940, Angel Island was an immigration city. Hundreds of thousands of immigrants from around the Pacific Rim passed through here, most of them from Japan and China. It was a painful memory for them. Starting in the 1880s, America passed laws to keep out Chinese immigrants, the very people whose ancestors had helped immigrate us. The only Chinese that were allowed were relatives of American citizens already here. Anyone of Chinese descent was suspect. They were locked up and interrogated. They had to prove they were related to an American citizen. Husbands and wives were separated. Sometimes the state is involved, sometimes it wasn't. To tell the story, I've invited some people with personal experience. Felicia Lay's father was a Jew. You were behind the bars, you were good. And even the clothes and clothes were burned. You were treated as if you were in prison. One swallow was a Jew in 1938, at the age of 19. After he was allowed to enter America, he made a good life for his family. And he never said much about the time he spent on the island. So many Chinese immigrants were reluctant to talk about the Angel Island experience, simply because they absorb some of the shady attachments in the cultural sense. It took the Chinese to understand that only taking off a clothes and being put behind bars would have some deep effect on them. Another San Francisco resident, Daniel Chin, was 16 when he made his way from Hong Kong to San Francisco. He expected to reach his passport in He was detained in a placed in the grounds with dozens of strangers. Chin waited for his interrogation. If no answers wrong, he'd be deported.
Do you have an idea? Don't worry about it.
Three and a half months later, Chin was released to begin his new life in America.
Yeah, hi ho. That means San Francisco bound. Freedom. I was so happy. I was running around the place saying goodbye. It was fine because someone told me to finish,
While they waited, just a few miles from Phoenix, he turns carved codes into the walls of the place. Someone remained, and the lights were out. Guards outside the door.
Para verte vos.
People at home were expecting to land on Golden Mountain instead of sending them home. And there you are, behind these locked doors. You don't know if you're going to be let off the island or not. Carving or writing your feelings on the wall was just one very small way of entry. During World War II, the exclusion laws were repealed. The immigration station still stands, and you can visit to see the poems carved on the walls. Today, there's a large and prosperous Chinese community in San Francisco, not only in the old Chinatown in North Beach, but throughout the coastal Richmond and Sunset districts. Angel Island State Park is now a peaceful refuge from the city. You can picnic, rent a mountain bike, go hiking, or ride a tour tram instead. There's a sunny new cafe with a lovely view of Iona Cove and the town of Tiburon beyond.